Back with another video today. Hope everybody doing good today. We just finished up my headers on my Chrysler 300. I got a video for that coming soon. Today, all I'm gonna be doing is putting my rear diffuser on. I got a gloss black rear diffuser with the circle cutouts for the tips. And then I'll probably also in this video, I'll be putting my LED light up reflectors right there. They're tinted and they light up, so I have to tap in with my tail lights or whatever. But we gotta do all that before I can finish up my exhaust system, because I just installed the long tube headers and the catless mid pipes. So I'm running straights all the way back and then 5-inch tips. But with that diffuser that's on there, you know, I can't run the circle tips. So we gotta swap that out. And then once we do that, I can finish up the exhaust and all that stuff. So you gotta stay tuned for more content. We're gonna see what we can figure out putting this diffuser on there. And hope y'all enjoy the videos. All right, so here's the diffuser I got. I'll put the link in the description and everything. It's, like I said, it's the gloss black with the circle cutouts. And then these the reflectors. They go right here where these go, but these ones actually light up and they tinted and everything. And these wires, I got it in my notes because I already tested it out because it didn't have no instructions. But I know the black is ground, the red is brake light, I think. The white is your parking light, and then the yellow is your turn signal. So we'll have to wire all those up and tap in with the harness on the tail lights. But we're gonna get the diffuser installed first and then worry about doing these afterwards. And from all the videos I've been watching, you gotta pull the back bumper off, which really ain't that hard. I've done it on my old one before. And you need basically just some pry tools to pull the push pins out. A 10mm there's a screw right up here behind the fender liner that holds the bumper to the fender, and then a 7mm for the little bolts up under here. So that's really all you need. It shouldn't be too hard. So I'm gonna set the camera up and get started on it. Also, a little feel like a 7mm down here, right here. Bottom side right here, and same thing over there. And after that, it should just pull out. So we're gonna see what happens. That was a little crazy, but hey. That's a plug right there. I think that's the only plug. Yeah. And that plug's only if you got parking sensors. So I should have set something up to lay this on, because I ain't trying to scratch it up. It's a little dirty under there, but I'm gonna move all this out the way. This is all the stuff from yesterday from doing my header. But I'm gonna use this blanket, I guess. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I ain't worried about scratching the factory diffuser, but when that new one go on there, that gloss black, I ain't trying to scratch it. If y'all know anybody want to buy some cats, some factory cats off of 5.7, tap in with me. Oh yeah, that'll do it. I don't think that's gonna be big enough. I like it. A little tip for y'all: if you remodel your bathroom or something, and you switch up all your bath towels, keep them old ones, man. They always gonna come in handy. I ain't saying using to dry your car or wash it, but when you're doing stuff like this, even for yourself to lay on while you're working on your car, always come in handy. I'm just hit it like that for now. So that diffuser, you see, it look like this support gonna have to come out because it's attached to the diffuser. So we're gonna start there. There's one. So yeah, the easiest way of dealing with these little things, because they basically little rivets. Just drill the head out. They come right out. Not gonna lie, that's a way better fit than I thought it was gonna be. I mean, it really just went right in. I'll get back with y'all whenever I get everything buttoned up. But basically, it all goes back on the same way. That bumper support goes right there. Just uses the push tabs. And then I'll pick the camera back up whenever I start putting in my LED reflectors. One thing I am gonna do though is I'm gonna cut this little section right here, because I just, this is where my 5-inch chip's gonna be going. And so I don't want nothing to interfere. It probably won't, but this is for the old tips off the old diffuser, so it ain't needed anyway. So I'm gonna just cut it right here and just cut that little section out. So yeah, I already cut the other side. That'll just make sure I got plenty of clearance for any exhaust work I get done. All right, so I decided what I'm gonna do. I got the push pins that came off the factory one in there, but I want extra support. Like right here, that one rivet I had to drill out from the factory one. I'm gonna re-rivet another one right here, and I'm probably gonna put a few rivets like right here, and then on that corner, just to make sure that it ain't going nowhere. So I'm gonna be using these aluminum rivets. They 5/32. So I really just grabbed some. I mean, they don't gotta be real big or real small. It really don't matter, because it's just there for extra support basically. It's not super structural or whatever. So put that one in there. I don't know if y'all can see. I can't see if y'all can see because my phone up against my chest. So we're gonna just hope that y'all can see. And these are aluminum rivets, so they ain't gonna rust. I definitely make sure you do that. Or stainless or something. Stainless gonna be high though, probably. Clean this hole up a little. Yep. And you just stick this in there. Squeeze it real hard till it breaks. One more. Just like that. Rivet it in there. I don't know. I might just do one in the middle and then two outside ones. We'll see. All right, we should be good to go as far as the diffuser goes. I'm gonna stand up and see how it looks. Yeah, don't look too bad. It's all right. Not too bad. So now I'm gonna have to figure out these LED reflectors and see how we're gonna do this. 'Cause like I said, I'm probably gonna have to, well, I'm definitely gonna have to drill holes to run the wires. Oh no, I won't. It just uses the factory alignment hole, so that's good. Just go. Yeah, that's how that's gonna look. You got the wires coming through this hole that was already there for that alignment pin. You got your two alignment pins coming through and then your two screws. And this I wire up. All right, and when you're putting this bumper support, whatever this is back in here, it sits, you know, right in here. And if you're running these lighted bumper lights, then you're gonna have to, it kind of sits, especially on the driver's side. It comes down right where the wire would go. So I ran the wire to the left and then through that little channel right there to keep anything from getting smushed. And I did the same thing over here. It's gonna run through that channel right there. So now we just gotta put them push pins there and then wire these up and we'll be done. All right, I got my blanket set up so I don't scratch up my diffuser. I'm gonna set it right here. That should give me enough slack to run this up through this grommet thing, this factory one, and up through there, and then same on the driver's side. All right, so I punched the hole right here through that rubber grommet, ran my wires through there, and then it's coming out right there. All right, y'all, I ain't gonna lie, it's been about 2 weeks since I wired up my bumper lights. But all the footage I gotta delete because the way I wired it, it ain't gonna work the way it's supposed to. So anything I said in the beginning of this video, basically disregard. All the splicing in wires and all that stuff, don't even pay no attention to that. Because it's what I was running into is I tapped straight into the factory wiring harness and everything worked. They lit up, brake lights, turn signals, parking lights, all that was good. But after about a week, just the parking light, the bar that goes around the tail light, it wasn't working, and neither was the one I wired in on just the right side. But my brake light and my turn signal was still working, so I know it wasn't a fuse. So really the only thing it could be is, and I wasn't getting the tail light out message on the dash. So I think that light that I added onto there was pulling too much voltage, and it wasn't enough going to the parking light on the tail light. And it just, I don't know, it was just doing something crazy. So I cut all that back off. You know, I rewired the factory harness and everything. And then this is what I got instead. And we're gonna see if this works. But, which it'll be, if this part makes it to the video, then of course it works. But basically, this is for, it's like a trailer harness. Like if you're pulling a trailer or something. So it just pigtails, or like piggybacks into your factory harness. So you unplug the factory harness, and this goes into your tail light, and then this comes back out into your factory harness, and then it comes out into like a 4-pin, like how trailers come. And then that's what I'm gonna tap into, because I think this box right here, it reduces or increases or something the voltage to go towards the trailer lights, and it keeps it from having any error messages or, you know, any problems with the lights coming on. So we're gonna plug this into the factory harness, and then this connector, which is normally plugs in, you know, to a trailer for the trailer lights to work. I'm gonna just cut this whole end off, and I'm gonna wire up directly into the wires that's going into it. And I'll walk y'all through what wire is what whenever we get to that point. But hopefully this works and takes care of our problem. So I'll put the link to this in the description also. I think it was like $65, $70. It's made, like I said, specifically for the Chrysler. So these are exact matchup to the factory taillight plug and wire harness plug. So that's what we're gonna do. That's what's taking so long in this video to drop, because that took like a week to come in, and it like I said, it didn't start messing up until like 2 weeks after driving around. So all right, so it's kind of a mess right now, but basically I got the trailer wiring harness, and this is the little box I was talking about. I'm pretty sure this part will keep the tail light from turning off whenever the bumper lights are on, because it increases the voltage or something, I think. I don't know. But you got a brown and green side, that this goes to the driver's side, and then this side with the yellow goes to the passenger side. I mean, I'm tripping. This goes to the driver's side, the yellow one, and the brown and green one go to the passenger side. And all you do, so this is the factory tail light plug. You unplug it. That's going to the tail light. So you just take this, you take one end. Let's see if I can do this one-handed. So that's one end, clip it, and then the other end. So basically this pigtails right into the factory wire harness. And then we'll tuck all these wires, of course, get it all cleaned up. And then it has an inline fuse already wired in, so you just put this on your, you can either tap it into your fuse box, hot and ground, or right on the battery. I don't know how I'm gonna do it yet, but we'll see. And then, so once you do that, you'll be done as far as wiring from the car. And then this will come off, which comes out of the box after it goes through your tail lights. And you'll cut this fitting off, or this plug, and you'll wire your bumper lights directly into these wires. And I'll show y'all, once I get to that part, what wires go to what. So this is just like temporary setup, just a quick wire basically. So this, let me show you on this side. So basically this is a 3-wire system, because on these Chryslers, your turn signal wire runs off the same wire as the brake wire. So this is the wire coming off your bumper lights, and like I said before, your red and your yellow is your brake and your turn signal, and then your white is your parking light, and your black is your ground. And then, so coming off of the 4-pin where I already cut that end off, I already cut this off so that I can get access to just the wires. You got yellow, which is your driver side turn signal and brake, since it's tapped in with the bumper lights. You got your white wire coming off the trailer harness, which is your ground, so it's going to go to black, so it's going to be white to black. And then your brown wire is going to be going to your white wire coming off the bumper lights for your parking lights, or constant hot basically. And then it'll be the same thing over here, except you will have all these same connections, and then your green one will be going to your turn signal. but it'll still be using the same ground, the same height, you know, all that stuff. But so that's where we're at now. I just got everything, like I said, everything temporarily wired up, but I'll show y'all once it gets all cleaned up and everything. All right, y'all, so I got everything wired up. This side's done. See the piggyback plug right there and there. You got your yellow wire coming all the way across, and then of course the 3 coming from the bumper lights. Same over here. I got everything tied up, zip tied up. And the way I ran this from the trailer harness is, you know, it has a hot in the ground, so I put my hot right here to the fuse box with the fuse, and then my ground, I just did the ground that the battery grounds the body to. So, and I tucked all that up, zip tied this all with the factory wire loom, wrapped it up in tape so that it looks as factory as possible. I'm gonna clean some of these wires up a little bit more, and then we should be done. And then just putting the trunk back together. Both sides going. Once I get everything buttoned back up, I'll make sure everything's working good, and then I'll probably go out one night or one evening really and get some better videos of how it all looks lit up and everything. So y'all stay tuned. All right, y'all, I finally got the diffuser and everything back on the car. I got the bumper lights wired up, and everything's working good the way it's supposed to. Once I figured out that wiring issue and I used that the trailer harness, everything worked out perfect. So that's definitely the move when you putting them lights on. But I also did some vinyl on these little fins on the diffuser, and a lot of people wrap like this whole flat side or the whole thing, but I thought that was gonna be like a little too much. So I got a Cricut vinyl cutter, and I cut out these little bit thinner lines out of green vinyl and put them on there just to add a little color. I don't know, because I plan on wrapping the car, so whatever color I wrap the car is what color, you know, accents I'll do. But the fitment and everything's good. I ain't had no issues with it, you know, like blowing in the wind or nothing like that. And everything lined up good. But, and you can see I got my taillights tinted, and I put a spoiler on there and all that stuff. But so that's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna cut these lights on, cause really my favorite part of the diffuser is the lights. Like, I feel like it's so much better with the lights. It look way better to me. But like I said, I ain't had no issues with them since I rewired them with the trailer plug. Everything turned out good. They are sequential, so they go like they shoot outwards with the lights. And then of course your brake light and stuff. But yeah, that's all there is to it. Got the 5-inch tips on there. And I did just post my header install video, so y'all go check that out. I did a little tutorial on that with my 5-inch tips. And I'll put all the links to everything. I'll put the link to the lights, to the diffuser, to the exhaust tips, and all that stuff. Everything that's in the video, I'll have links in the description. So, but yeah, that's the diffuser and the lights. And then my side markers, they smoked as well. And they white, but these are sequential, and I ain't seen too many people with these, so, because I be having a lot of people ask me where I got them from and stuff. But when you start it, you're gonna see. You see, they do a little startup, like a little startup sequence, and the front and back do that. So I got them on Amazon. The link will be in the description for those too. And they bright as hell too. Like at nighttime when it's all the way dark, it shine light like all the way out here. Like they real bright. So, and yeah, peep the hood, peep the Viper hood. Come on, man. And it's cold outside. My shit ain't smoking, so don't get to playing. It's just cold outside. It's just vapor, steam, whatever you call it. And don't mind this side marker, bro. It's not the lights. I'm telling you, the side markers themselves, good quality. Like the problem with this one is the wires going to it. Whoever had the car before me, like they got caught up like in a crack or something. I mean, not a crack, but like a tab where the bumper snap in, so the wires got pinched together, so they broke. So I gotta fix that wiring, but it's not the lights. The lights is A1, so y'all ain't gotta worry about that. Cause I know some of these lights, the first ones I had bought, they was trash. They only worked for like a week, and then all of them started shorting out and stuff. So, but these been on here for about a month. So just remember that. But yeah, man, that's really all it is to it. The diffuser lights, the diffuser, and then the side markers. I mean, it's all pretty simple. The wiring on the diffuser lights, you know, it's a little time consuming because you gotta take all the inside stuff of your trunk out. You gotta tuck the wires and all that stuff, but it's a couple like 2-3 hour job max, so it's definitely worth it. I think it make the whole rear end of this car, like the diffuser cool and all, but the lights really set it off. And I am debadging this 300C, and I'm gonna leave my Chrysler in, bro. I know everybody be debadging them all the way. I don't want no bald ass trunk, so I'm gonna leave that. I'm gonna probably, you know, black it out, of course, but I like it. But y'all let me know, and I did put a spoiler on here too, but like I said, it's all coming together. I still gotta do lowering springs. I got a video on my lowering springs coming soon. I got a tune video coming soon because I got a pop tune on here from HEMI Fever. I didn't go underground, so it's really probably one of the first 5.7s with a pop tune that's not underground type shit. And then I got I'm finna do a flame kit. That's gonna be a video as well. My header video already dropped. I got my chrome delete video on the way. And so yeah, y'all stay tapped in with me, man. We ain't cutting no corners. We not wasting no time on this build. So y'all stay tuned. Like I said, I got this SRT bumper. I know bro, everybody be on my head, bro. All the comment, get a different grill, you know, make the grill black. Like, bro, just hold on. My SRT front end, I've had it for like 2 months. It's already got the black grill, all that stuff. I'm not finna wrap or paint that grill whenever I got one already sitting at the house. Y'all just gonna have to wait till I put it on, and I ain't putting it on till I wrap it. So y'all just chill out, man. Just chill. Be calm, bitch. But that's all there is to it. I mean, hopefully the video, you know, helped y'all a little bit on the wire, on all of it, really, you know. So, but like always, man, like, comment, subscribe. Y'all got any questions at all about this install or any other questions about anything, really, y'all can hit me in the comments. I got all my socials linked in the description, Snap, Instagram, all that. So y'all got any questions, just let me know, and y'all stay tuned for the next video.